Well, the Young Drivers Australasian Championship went the way of New Zealand with Sam Thornley. Also representing the Shaky Isles and doing a wonderful job was Kerryn Tomlinson, and I caught up with Kerryn following the final round. Well, Kerryn, congratulations. A wonderful performance by all concerned. I've really enjoyed watching so much young talent put on an outstanding display from the first round right through to the last.
Yeah, no, it's been such an awesome series to be part of, and I've really enjoyed my time here in Australia. It's been a great crew, and yeah, I've definitely learned a few things to hopefully use when I get back home.
It's been very keenly contested, very competitive, but it appears that you've all got on very well and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, everyone's been so good, and we've all got on along great, and yeah, it's been very competitive. That everybody's such good drivers, and it's been hard, but it's good.
Hey, have you enjoyed your experience travelling around New South Wales, enjoying different tracks?
Yeah, definitely. I did think Penrith wasn't my favourite track. It was just a bit tight for me, but I loved Newcastle and I've loved Menangle.
Well, you certainly would love Newcastle, because on Friday night you produced an outstanding drive to get Conor McGregor home, caught without cover, but you dictated the terms to perfection and he responded.
Yeah, a few people said to me, oh, how come you didn't put any pressure on? But I guess you didn't need to, because my horse was travelling so good, and just sat there quietly. We were able to get some pretty cheap quarters, and he sprinted home awesome. A good friend, Jay Abernathy, owns him back home, so it was good to have a winner for him and another Kiwi.
Many, many years ago, I had the great pleasure and honour to just be having a chat with Brian Gath one Friday night at Harold Park and just picking his brains about things. And he said one of the positions that he loved being in to control a race was outside the leader.
Yeah, it's a great position to be in. My boss Brad Williamson, he always loves being parked, because if you can do it right, it can be the best spot to be in a race. Tony Hurley, you'll see, he does it a lot. He'll always mooch around to park and doesn't really apply any pressure, and can always win from that position.
Kerryn, you've got a steep harness racing tradition with your mum Amanda and also your grandfather Ken Ford.
Yeah, no, they've been in. I've been in racing ever since I can remember. Started off with the kids' carts, and yeah, they've always trained a few horses, which I've been able to drive throughout the years.
Your sister Cherie, she's also got a wonderful reputation, and she's enjoyed success in this particular series.
Yeah, no, she won it a few years ago, which was awesome. I think the driving style really did suit her, and yeah, which is great.
I mentioned the kid carts. You had a wonderful period in that particular series, and when you won the New Zealand Trotting Cup with a horse called Boost.
Yeah, I actually won it 3 times with 3 different ponies, so that was quite an achievement in itself. But yeah, no, I had some good ponies, which was pretty good.
The association with Brad and Matty Williamson, how did that come about?
Originally I thought I wanted to be driving down south a bit more. I think there was a lot of opportunities opening up for young juniors, and sort of looking for a stable, and Brad Williamson approached me, and he said I could get some junior drives, and I think it's just really good to be in a stable where you'll get so much help from Phil, Matt and Brad, all great trainers and really good drivers. And I as soon as I went there, I succeeded, and I started to do better, and yeah, I'm still now. Matt will still tell me how I drive my races, so it's really, really good.
Last season you had 30 winners to your credit, so you're heading in the right direction. This season you've just taken it to a far new level.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, obviously a lot more winners. Brad's put me on majority of the team this season, which has been a massive help. Got to thank him and the owners of those horses. But yeah, it's been good. I feel like I'm just really starting to get into it now. So yeah, can't wait to see how I go next season.
And Kerryn, you've just started a new chapter in your career as a trainer.
Yeah, I had my second starter the other day. One of my good mates, Mia Holbrook, drove her. She's a wee junior, and she goes pretty good. And yeah, she was able to get him home to run second. So it was awesome.
And you enjoyed a success on your home track of Oamaru.
Yeah, no, I do like Oamaru. I love the grass here, and I think it's a great track as well.
It's certainly a wonderful spectacle.
Yeah, it is. Grass racing, a bit of uphill action, so you always know not to go too hard up the hill.
You have a passion for harness racing, but in particular, the trotter. Why?
I don't know. I've just always loved the trotters. My family have always trained trotters. They've had quite a few good ones. Emerito's son and Markula who've won Dominions, so I've always liked them, and now I'm in a trotting stable, so I do much prefer them. If you get it, nothing's better than being behind a really nice trotter.
Outside of the Williamson family, idols or people that have influenced your career to this particular date?
I was always a massive fan of Ricky May growing up. I always, he was such a good driver, and he won so many New Zealand Cups, and just the way he drove, like he could, he never really butchered any horses, and he always seemed to get them up on the big days and look after them. So I like to sort of, I think he's amazing, and obviously Mark Purdon, he is the best training and driving. So if you can aim for anyone, it's them.
Also, Dexter Dunn, you mentioned to me on Tuesday, was right in that particular category. What a career he has now forged for himself in North America. Peter Walsh was telling me in an interview a couple of weeks ago, he considers Dexter Dunn to probably be the best driver in the world.
Yeah, he was very good when he was in New Zealand, and the horses seemed to run for him. But he always puts them in such a good position, and he's very good.
Kerry, congratulations on what you've achieved throughout this Young Australasian Drivers' Championship. You've been an absolutely ornament representing New Zealand. Continued success when you get back home.
Oh, I hope so. Thank you.